What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Nerd Archive podcast, the podcast that we talk about everything nerdy. So strap on, don't put a strap on, and just get on with it. Um, we have with us Chris Yobb from the No New Friends podcast. We are going to be watching the Nintendo Direct and see what's new in the Nintendo world. With that being said, Chris, how are you doing, my man?
Awesome, man. I'm so happy to be back with you nerds. Love talking all things nerdy with all of you.
Oh, hell
Hell
yeah.
yes.
Man, I've been watching your streams and you have stepped it up a lot
I'm trying.
from 2 weeks ago that you started.
Yeah, every day I try to learn something new about streaming, whether it's asking you a million questions or YouTubing it myself. And I'm trying to add something new every single stream. I'm pretty sure I have like 3 different viruses from all the downloads and plugins that I've downloaded. But we're powering through.
You're watching the wrong videos on the wrong tube, bro.
But yeah, having a lot of fun streaming. I always wanted to be a streamer like all of you. So now I'm a professional amateur streamer.
We're watching, or I was watching the stream last night when you had Madden 23.
Yep, face of the franchise.
Yeah, can you explain to us what your concept is?
All right, so one of our, I guess we call him a mascot of the No New Friends podcast. It's a Gambian scammer that goes by the name of Bubba Job. Instagram messages all of the members of the podcast asking for money and food for his siblings and this and that. And it's so Bubba Job has quickly become a part of the podcast. So Madden has a game mode, Face of the Franchise, where you create a player of your choice and you pick a team to play for and you play out their career. So I have created Bubba Job. He is the quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts. They gave him the best offer. They gave him a 1-year deal. And this is his prove-it year. He's gone 1-7. He did go 0-7, but he visited a witch doctor during his break. And the witch doctor gave him a special tea. He drank the tea and he got his first NFL victory. So
Michael Jordan gave him the water bottle from
it's
Space
the secret stuff. So last night I went for 4 hours because I just couldn't stop playing, and I actually had people watching, which was different. So you have to play for your audience. So I went for almost 4 hours last night. Uploaded the whole thing to YouTube. So if you go on the No New Friends podcast Instagram or YouTube page, you can actually. I don't know why you would want to watch all 4 hours, but skip around. So next week we'll be playing the second half. It's chapter 2 entitled Monsoon Season, because there's dry seasons in Africa and then there's monsoon season. So he went through his dry spell and now it's time for monsoon season.
Nice. Dude, I was watching and the whole concept was funny.
We had a lot of fun with it.
The amount of interceptions that Bubba Job threw.
Yeah. He is learning football the hard way.
I mean Chris Yobb, because my man, I'm like, why are you throwing it there? It's full coverage. I don't understand.
Yeah, well, I have to play the part, man. Look, it's his first time ever playing football. Listen, I'm better than that. I'm just playing the part. All right, that's at least what I tell myself after my 4th interception every game.
It was funny. It was funny. Well, we're looking forward to part 2, season 2, or episode 2, whatever you want to call it.
We have a lot more surprises planned as well. Get a lot of there's going to be a lot. It's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, I downloaded 2K so I can hop on the Bubba Job, moving on to a different league.
See, you should.
And I was having issues with 2K, so I might have to get my money
I think
back.
everyone is.
Yeah, no, it is what it is. I might just call Spider-Man Bubba Job from now on. Well, with that being said, let's get straight to what we came to do and watch this Nintendo Direct that aired on September 13th, yesterday. Let's do it.
Nice.
Yay. I thought it was the video.
So did I.
Nice.
We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. 1,000 years ago,
Oh, that
our
was a
lands
fish.
endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other
Super
worlds
choppy.
to aid us, heroes
how the other
known
one
as
was.
emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon. In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection.
This is Doctor
The
Strange.
binding weakens.
This looks like Fire Emblem.
Is that what
Yep.
it is?
That's Fire Emblem because that's Marth. He's a iconic character in the series.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
My guess was Yu-Gi-Oh. So
You're awake!
That would have been cool
You're
too.
really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
If
What
I
are
may.
those horrible things?
If I may,
Ooh.
you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost remember. But
I've had my eye on you.
the ring. Marth! Right!
It's like Pokemon meets Tekken.
yeah.
Leave it to me.
It is rather quiet.
This is
I know.
Nintendo's Elden Ring.
We'll liven up as we gain
Yes.
points.
Yeah.
The time has come. Now, as one, Emblem, engage! One strike will decide it all.
Please grant me your strength.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios.
That looks good.
Very good.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be
Divine.
releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition,
Of
containing
course.
collectible items. Please look forward to more information about this game in the future. Let's take a look at our first
Oh.
batch
Snap.
of headlines.
Hi. It's a good game.
It takes two to tango. Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks. But it gets even tougher
Oh no.
when they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an
Rafiki.
onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward. Team up and cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed two-player platforming adventure.
That Wreck-It Ralph.
Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side.
Oh, you ride a
Venture
frog?
through fantastical worlds filled with challenging experiences around every corner. In addition to single system play, the game can also be
Oh,
played
heck
on
yeah.
two systems via
It's a
local
cool idea.
wireless or online with
Very
a pal
cool.
via the free Friends Pass. Help Cody and May return
Nah.
to normal. With a partner, of course. It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th.
A little late to the game. I think that's out on
Pre-orders
Game
begin
Pass
today on
already.
Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, an Xbox. It's a really good game.
I
But
heard.
Make sure you
Yeah, I
play
heard it
with
was.
somebody smart.
The story begins.
Oh, jeez.
Was that Jim Carrey?
Well,
Why is she dressed like
mysteriously
that?
vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her
She's
lost
not dressed for
memories.
exploration.
No, she ain't.
Clearly.
Use the camera obscura
Yeah, I
to
am not
repel
playing this
evil
game.
spirits and uncover
No.
the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near. What ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse launches for the first time in the West on Nintendo Switch next year. There's a new hero who looks mechanical? Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game. This is Ino, a new hero.
You said
she
that.
appears to be, mechanical? Complete her quest to have her join your party,
It's Anakin Skywalker's sister.
expanding your options for classes and battle strategies. Challenge battles will also be added. Test your mettle in consecutive battles against tough enemies. Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards. Challenge even stronger enemies to earn valuable accessories and special outfits. More hero and gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3. Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches on Nintendo Switch October 13th.
Lewis, your mic is kind of low.
Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games. Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that unravels the very fabric of the universe. In this 3D platforming adventure, you'll travel through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric kelp forest and
Can you hear me now?
vast jellyfish fields. Explore using all sorts of wacky moves, don over 30 fantastic cosmic costumes, and meet your favorite Bikini Bottom residents from the TV series, voiced by their original actors. That's it. Soak up.
He looks like a piece of toast.
Launching on Nintendo Switch next
Ooh, what is
year.
this?
You're already fit.
I can.
Familiar characters
Oh,
from Fist of the North Star.
God damn.
They'll be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as you can with just your fists in battle mode, or take on rivals in boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness boxing, Fist of the
Nintendo,
North
what the
Star
fuck?
launches on
Get
Nintendo
fisted.
Switch, March 2023. This ain't your uncle's dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge
That's
up to
fun.
6 friends and frenemies.
Yeah, that one
in
looks-
online play. They won't even
It's like
know
Mario
how to
Party.
hit 'em.
Yeah,
Oddballers
but on
launches
crack.
Nintendo Switch early
Content
Yeah.
ideas.
A small fox washes ashore on a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action-adventure game. Your only clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected
Any game where I'm
routes to
forced to read the
retrieve its
manual,
missing
I'm out.
pages.
Yeah.
Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk
Is he
around
dressed like
every
Zelda?
corner.
Like Link?
What long-lost secrets will the island reveal? Tunic.
It looks
Yeah, and it had a shield and it looks just like Link's.
Pre-orders begin today on
There's some
Nintendo
paid-for
eShop.
DLC.
Yeah.
New intel has arrived for these
Ooh.
front mission remakes. Full remakes of 2 front mission games are storming in. In Front Mission 1 remake, you'll
This is the only thing
machines called Bonzers
I-
in tactical turn-based combat.
I don't like about Nintendo is that the games look like mobile games.
Help you gain
All of
the
them,
upper
yeah.
hand against opponents. You can also test your mettle at the Coliseum.
They definitely have a specific style for sure.
Right.
Continue the battle in the sequel.
Don't hit me, Justin.
Released
They go
outside of
through-
Japan.
they go for an
Take
audience
advantage
of-
additional
Yeah.
features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes. And
Now,
over
these
80
particular
new
games,
skills
you're going to have a
added from
bigger
the
audience
Right.
than you think.
Front Mission 1 remake.
these games were
launches
really
No, I
on
agree.
Nintendo
It's
Switch
more
this
of
November. Front Mission 2 remake will
the way
launch
that they
on
look
Nintendo Switch
to me.
next year. And in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also
They're probably
launch on
I
Nintendo
can
Switch.
show you they're probably fun as hell.
It's a
yeah.
Wonderful Life. For
Okay, I take it back.
generation.
The issue is,
After
well,
nearly
no.
20
The issue
years,
is,
a beloved
the issue
farming
is, I think
experience
it
reborn.
depends on the studio and how much effort
Welcome
they
Yeah.
actually put
to
into it.
Forgotten Valley. Here, you'll manage a farm passed
Well,
down
Call
to
of
you
Duty
by
looks
your
better,
father.
but the studio doesn't put any effort into it.
Explore and expand your farm as you nurture crops, care for your friendly animals, and help the land flourish.
That's Fat
The
Aladdin.
townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley.
Holy cultural appropriation.
You might even meet your future partner and start a family. In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on.
Why did he get older but not
Influences
taller?
will change over the years.
Oh,
Story of
sorry,
my
Chris.
life.
Sorry, Chris.
They choose their career based on how you raise them.
Oh no!
My
An
apologies.
especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead.
Oh gosh. It's terrifying.
Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch, summer 2023.
Very Animal Crossing-esque.
Yeah.
Speaking of.
Yeah.
Platoon.
For those that cannot see this, it's literally these two demon-looking characters, and that's it.
Oh.
The first
This game is a cult following, I think.
Splatoon 3 has
call him
been
Al.
confirmed.
Splatoon?
Here's the theme.
Yeah.
What would you bring to a deserted island? Gear, grub, or fun?
Oh yeah. I see what you did there.
So many incredible possibilities. Which team will you join? And more free updates.
Have you guys played
snap.
this game?
Splatoon 3.
Splatoon?
I played the first one.
Be on the lookout
Yeah.
for
I
more
played the
info in
first one.
future.
That's about it.
Pretty much.
You just call me a squid?
So, squids.
Yeah.
What did you think? What would you bring to a deserted island? As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all
might.
participate as well.
Yo, chill. Snap.
Please take a look at this.
Ooh.
This is a bit loud.
Put your volume down.
It's not my volume.
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series. 8 new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world
It's look.
without bloodshed.
It could be a lot
A
louder.
star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called...
Man, that took everything from me.
Everything from me shall die by my hand.
Not again. Not this
Damn.
stench. The stench of blood.
Okay.
Is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Discover who I am.
Yeah.
Explore
What the fuck?
a world set in a bustling era.
None of these games have any right to have soundtracks this good. Like, these are all like bangers.
And night.
Yeah.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine? And what adventures await them in this new world? The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell.
Probably to the end of the game.
Where will their journeys lead them? And you. Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th,
I need to get the first one. I haven't played that one yet.
What you just saw was Octopath
Okay.
Traveler 2 from Square Enix.
Sounds good.
Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes. Let's see
Yay.
some more.
He's got to stop. He's got to stop. It was cute at first.
A magical home is waiting for you. Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate your homestead and forge everlasting friendships in this farm simulation RPG. Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous foes.
This looks better than that other farming game.
Realms of Azoria. Along the way,
This looks better than any farming game.
the characters who call this island their home. Tend and grow your fairy tale farmstead solo. Or
This is like
together
Lord of the
with up to
Rings
4
Farmville.
players in local or online multiplayer. By gathering resources and crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more. As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor. Magic awaits.
I thought it
in
said
Fae
Tay Farm.
Launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch, spring 2023.
Oh no. I hate musicals.
It's a musical blast from the past. Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy
What?
series with the latest theater rhythm.
No.
Who thought this was a good idea?
Songs like One Winged Angel,
Nintendo.
Torn from the Heavens,
What?
and more. There are 385 songs total. Songs are
Oh
categorized
my
by game,
gosh.
so you can play each stage while experiencing the
It's
Yeah,
medieval
music.
Guitar Hero.
In addition, 2 players locally can complete stages in pair style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat. In
What the
online
hell was Square
multi-battle.
Enix thinking?
Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its
No, what
symphony
were
on
they-
the
what
Nintendo
were-
Switch
most of
system
them were they
February
wrong?
16th, 2023.
285
Pre-orders
songs?
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Paid
After the
DLC.
game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga
Jeez.
series, Nier series, Octopath Traveler.
I can see a lot of TikTok videos made from this.
90 additional
502
Probably.
songs.
plus editions containing a season pass and 27 extra songs, including Melodies of Life,
Nope.
will be available.
Oh man.
Oh, Jesus fucking
Luis, you gonna
Christ.
stream that?
Oh, yeah.
A cosmic adventure is just around the corner.
Here we
That's
go.
something familiar.
Blast
Yeah.
off on an adventure of galactic proportions.
We have the first one.
And the rabbits. Let's dive into exploration. Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each one
Yahoo!
with discoveries.
Yo, the way he's got the hat.
Unlock hidden paths
Yeah.
and help out the locals with their troubles. At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards.
That's
and
cool.
Get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to 30
Until I saw
different
this one.
Sparks, each with their own special powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory.
Oh.
Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness? Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th.
I might get that one.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo
Might get-
eShop.
Yeah, maybe.
A gold edition can also
Oh,
be
damn.
pre-ordered, containing
Definitely
the
a
base
weird
game,
crossover,
weapon skins,
but
and a
cool.
season pass.
Right.
Pokemon?
Restore
I do that
peace
whenever I visit my
between
in-laws.
humans and monsters. Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo Switch.
That's an aggressive wink.
Break from quests to chat with the locals, cultivate crops, and care for monsters, among other relaxing activities. You can also transform into a monster. Your abilities in battle and conversations with the locals will vary depending on your
They
form.
chose a
Your
sheep
choices
for you
also
to
cost
turn into?
events
I know.
Plus,
Not a
brand new
lion.
mode has been added to help you enjoy more quality time with your in-game spouse.
Well, that for your
Rune Factory
factory.
Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Yeah.
That ruined the factory.
There you go.
Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
There we go. Here we go.
Oh.
Now we're talking.
More Nintendo 64 games are
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
Pilot Wings.
Love this game.
Cool.
I love this game.
Oh, the
Yeah.
original one? Yeah, no.
Mario
Two?
Party
Yes,
2.
good game.
Now, is this a paid subscription like Game Pass, or is this all individual games?
It's $20 a year.
Gotcha. I love Pokemon Stadium.
It's pretty cheap.
I cannot wait for that.
Ooh. I love this game.
$20 for the year. I'm doing that.
Excite Bike 64.
I'm definitely gonna do Pokemon Stadium.
Oh yeah.
Snowboarding game. I rented that so many times.
Games and enjoy many more gaming benefits with an active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership. Oh, and there's one more game we should mention.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They knew they needed to do that one at the end.
Of
Classic.
That is the game that got me into first shooting game.
Wow.
And screaming at your friends.
I broke way too many controllers.
Nintendo Switch game.
As soon as my friends got that golden gun,
Your best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG. Perform over 100 types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown awaits. Various Day Life launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
interesting choice of name too.
A malfunction causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet for materials. Then build machines to
I know this game. It's
Yeah, this reminds me of like old
you'll construct multiple
PC games.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the planet's creatures will attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
This is scary.
A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents in this 2D exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Guertena.
Get it? Draws her in.
A particular piece draws her in.
Nope.
Will she be able to safely return to her own world? Every decision affects her fate in Ib.
That's kind of cool.
Launching on Nintendo Switch spring 2023.
Oh.
Oof.
Mario Strikers Battle League, where 8 players locally on one system can get gritty, is getting a second free update.
Calm down.
Joining the roster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse with fast movements
Whoa.
and strong tackles. And Diddy Kong, a midfield speedster with dazzling technique and accuracy. Plus,
That's awesome.
More gear and another stadium are being added.
Nice.
I like
The
this.
second free update launches this month. The final summer begins.
とある旅館がしたどこまでも眩しくて想像しいあの夏が始まるそんな予感が
I hope our listeners understand Japanese.
Liza and friends set sail to investigate in order to protect their homeland from impending danger. Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure. Freely explore this
Why does
vast
this
world and
look
forge your own path in this charming
like
RPG.
Fortnite?
It does.
11 heroes from all walks of life will join your party. During battle, work with your allies to activate
Graphics for this game look pretty
skills,
good.
which can be swapped out when needed. Teamwork is paramount after all. New features are also in store. The keys to this lively adventure are in your hands.
行くわよ
Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key.
a very
launches on the
specific
Nintendo
title.
Switch system February 24th, 2023.
Here you go, Jay.
Oh.
Wave 3 is on the way. Here's a sneak peek at 2 courses
neat.
racing into Wave 3. Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour.
Justin's excited.
Well, the tour courses are like super fun because they switch. They change
that's
every
cool.
lap.
Peach Gardens from Mario
Justin,
Kart
why aren't they
DS.
making a Mario Kart 9? Hasn't 8 been out for a pretty long time?
They're in no hurry because it's still the best-selling game on the Switch.
They're making
I
mad
see.
money with all this.
It's like GTA.
Wave 3 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe
All
Booster
the
Course Pass
DLC stuff.
DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday.
If it ain't broke,
Active
just sell more
Nintendo Switch Online
DLC.
Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also
It's the name of the game now.
Yeah.
How was that? Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch
Interested in
Sports.
this.
In the next free update,
Nice.
golf will be added.
I want to get this game for sure.
I might.
My
just do
question
that.
is, are you going to be able to just play normally with the controller, or is it like
Additionally, up to
one that you
players
have
online
to,
can play at the same time on the same
I think with the
course in
Joy-Cons.
survival golf.
like you have to
yeah.
move
Strokes will be out.
like the Wii
Previously
was?
announced that the update would release this fall. However,
That's
Yeah, I want it to be like the
more
Wii.
time for development, so the update is now planned for this holiday. Please wait just a little longer. Next, we have a special guest,
Yay!
Mr. Miyamoto.
Hello, it's been a while. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news. First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring. And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its 2nd year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California in the US. Recently, we've been working
about
on the
Orlando?
finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin. It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series. This is Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year, in which players all over the world are planting flowers. Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play
I
it.
thought it was Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Pikmin Bloom is a smart device
Yep.
game that uses your location. By walking outside,
I'll have to
you
tell my
can
wife
find
if there's
Pikmin,
flowers out
raise
there
them,
that she
and
won't
plant
kill.
flowers together.
It's a great
All
idea.
you need to do is take it with you on your daily walks or
She'll
outings.
figure it out.
You can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked. Send out
That's a cute
Pikmin to
idea.
collect the items they found that day, and feed them nectar to increase their petals.
Not a lot. I was
So how
off.
many steps did you take today? While you're out and
Niantic
about,
is definitely
you can
onto
also
something
use
with
the
these
AR
AR
feature to
games.
Take photos
Yeah.
with Pikmin.
Yeah.
Pikmin are all around you. Let's take a quick look at my screen. I have nearly 700 Pikmin. They love nectar.
It's a Pokeball.
If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom. You'll also
Way
see
too
the
many.
number of steps you've taken that day. Regarding the
I don't know.
map, the
Like
clouds will
Pokemon
clear
Go,
along the
Pokemon has a
path you
huge
walk.
following. Does
You can
Pikmin
keep
that
a record
have that
of
big of a
locations
following
you
that people
visited.
are going to be feeding their Pikmin
I normally
nectar?
move around within
Not as
Kyoto,
much.
But I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally
I'll
go
go
to
there.
Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It makes trips and walks a lot of fun. It's a very easygoing play experience you can enjoy just by taking it with you. I hope you'll try it out. Okay, now to the main event. Please take a look at this.
Please tell me this is an actual fucking Pikmin game. Oh, it is. This is cool. About goddamn time. Hmm.
That's right.
That's big
Did he
news.
change his shirt?
Yeah, that was.
2023. We won't be showing any
What's that red
gameplay
guy
today.
doing?
He gave us some
However,
nectar,
You'll be able
and
to
then
play
it
like
bloomed.
this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground.
I guess I should have just waited.
I also made a new T-shirt. Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin
Dandole.
gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking
You're
forward
welcome.
to Pikmin
Thank you.
4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
Arigato.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miyamoto. Now,
Snapping this motherfucker.
There doesn't need to be that many transitions. He's forcing it at this point. Like, they did not need to go back to him for 3 seconds.
This one is your favorite, Luis. I know that. Yep, I'm seeing you. I've seen you.
Oh, joint stream.
When we post it to YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube has a thing. You can mute just the music. I learned it.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll still hear your voice if you mute it?
Well, no, I was talking. Well, no, yeah. If you do it on the YouTube Studio, it mutes all the audio.
Can you survive the season of death? As you cultivate a peaceful farm life in the village of Lethe, the season of death quietness continuously returns, threatening to destroy all. Travel the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG. Along the way, allies with different motives will join your cause. While facing numerous dangers, you'll begin to
Ill-fated
uncover
world.
the truth of this ill-fated world.
This actually looks worthwhile.
After this presentation,
Another farm game?
Yeah, what's up with farming this season?
Farm's first season will be available on Nintendo
That's
eShop.
free thus far.
Save data can be transferred to the full game.
Harvest.
You got regular farming, you got magic farming, now you have like combat farming. A devilishly good time.
Uh-oh.
Devilishly good time.
City farming.
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
After 500 years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend. Now, in this
From
third
devastation
she'll
to unite
fight
our
to
people
protect the world from the sudden invasion of
within our
man-made
nation.
bioweapons called homunculi.
I love the catchphrases.
She's gone from fighting for herself to fighting for others.
Superhero landing.
To fighting for the
Those
world.
glasses don't look very like combat
Those
safe.
who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca and another Umbra witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action. A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits.
They do like glasses on this game.
In Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo
Like 6 out of the 7 characters they showed, they had glasses.
Orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. After today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel. A dark fantasy mystery
Danganronpa.
unravels from the creators of Danganronpa. Welcome to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who investigate are called master detectives, who come from all around the world. What? Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
Clock tower.
Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence. When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code, launching first on the Nintendo Switch system spring 2023. Enter the village if you dare. The latest installment in the Resident Evil series is coming to Nintendo Switch as a cloud version. Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. You can download and try out the free demo today on Nintendo eShop to pre-order the full game. The Winters Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more, will launch December 2nd.
The Last of Us.
Additionally, 3 other recent entries in the Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year. It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games. Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this kung fu action brawler. By thrusting, tripping, and parrying opponents, you'll break their stance and gain the upper hand. Fall in combat and you'll get older and weaker.
That's cool.
In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way onto Nintendo Switch November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I'm definitely interested.
The events leading up to Final Fantasy VII in this exhilarating action RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th. The classic arcade shoot-'em-up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch. Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch.
That looks like bullet hell.
Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate. Do you have what it takes? Endless Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The journey of world regeneration begins anew.
Tales of Symphonia.
Remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Love this fucking game.
The world of Silverant is controlled by shadowy forces called Desians. To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current Chosen One, and his childhood friend in this beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos. And a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment.
A weird thing to lose.
Priscilla. Other allies will also join the party. The fate of two interconnected worlds hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey on Nintendo
Definitely picking
Switch
that one up.
early next year.
Interesting.
Oh, that's cool. Disney Mario Kart?
Huh.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Season
Pretty
2. That's tomorrow.
Ooh.
We gotta play this game.
Fall Guys is fun.
Yep. I got it downloaded.
I
We
got
gotta
it.
play it.
I'll download it and see if it works.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar.
I thought it said Pop
To
Tart.
help Magalore return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends set off on an adventure. In addition to sword, whip, and other familiar copy abilities, the new
Nice.
Mecha copy ability makes its debut.
I love
Blast
Kirby.
foes from a distance, or punch them up close.
It's Gundam Kirby.
That's awesome.
Other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system. Plus, everyone can play as Kirby
That's
while
new.
using their
Yeah.
favorite copy
That looks pretty
abilities.
cool.
There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magalore's Tome Trackers. And
Nice.
returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players. An adventure of deluxe proportions awaits. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
I remember
eShop.
playing Kirby a lot.
As
Yeah.
part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released. We hope you're looking forward to this game. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. This
What do you
next
think it
trailer
is?
will be our last announcement.
Zelda.
Please
Home to
take a
Mario.
look.
Zelda.
Has to be. Has to be Zelda.
Yep.
Yes.
Breath of the Wild 2.
Probably.
Oh, yeah. I hope it's got a parachute. Nope. He just lands. Nice.
Okay.
The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Nice.
Seems like a pretty open
Oh,
world
it's
one.
May already.
Oh my god, that's going to be interesting. I did not expect a release date.
They said this is for you, Justin.
Yeah, for sure. Listen,
Oh, I'm streaming that without a doubt.
rapid fire. 2 top games that you got from this.
Let's see. Legend of
Yeah.
Zelda, obviously.
Definitely.
I mean, and then it's difficult to pick, but I'm gonna say the Tales of Symphonia remastered. I played the original on GameCube, so much fun, and the Tales series is super popular. And that's another one I'm gonna be playing. Y'all should give that a shot as well.
We'll try it out. Definitely. Yadi.
Of course, I gotta go with SpongeBob. Just kidding.
I believed you for a second.
Me too.
No, I like the Mario and Rabbids, and mainly because I probably will get to play with my kids. And well, I'm gonna pick 2 more: Kirby and the Lego one, because of my kids as well.
Right. As those are good choices. Lola.
I like the Nintendo 64 games, and is It Takes Two just coming to Nintendo, or is it a second part to the game?
I think it's coming to Nintendo.
Oh, never mind.
Well, no, I think the first one, or I'm assuming this one that they just showed is
I
a second
thought so,
one, right?
but then they were just showing the same stuff that same levels from the first game.
Right.
So I'm not sure.
I gotcha. So I guess it wasn't on the Switch.
I know it was on Xbox for sure, because that's where we played it.
Right.
But yeah, I got really excited for if it was the second one, and then I realized it was probably not.
What about you, Chris?
I gotcha.
So definitely Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. Not just for the battles, but I love those mini games. Those are some of my favorite games.
Yep.
And then I think I might give Pikmin a try. I've never played a Pikmin game other than on Super Smash Brothers, which is the most aggravating character to play with, in my opinion. And you press B and it just starts sprouting out from the ground. Nothing even happens. So I think I might try Pikmin. It looks like correct me if I'm wrong, but is it like a strategy game where you have to like use the Pikmin to your advantage to kind of
sorts? Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably way off. But I mean, it looks interesting.
It's pretty basic in terms of strategy in comparison to some of the other strategy games that you'll find. But yeah, it is a strat game of sorts.
For me, it'd probably be a difficult strategy game because I'm not used to them.
I gotcha.
So I do want to play that. I just started playing single player games in their entirety recently. I guess as you get older, you start to appreciate them more. It was a lot of multiplayer for me all the time, but so I'm looking forward to trying to play some of these new games out that actually have a story mode, and I could just kind of just zone out by myself and play. So
right, and when you're streaming, those are easier to talk to.
Yes,
your viewers. It's harder when you're streaming Call of Duty or Fortnite, because it gets to a point where you might be talking to your viewers, but all of a sudden it's like the circle's closing and you're one of the last ones. So
right.
You can't say too much because you're not paying attention to your chat at that point. At that point, if you have moderators, they control the chat while you're killing.
Mm-hmm.
But those are, I think, the single player games are easier. Yeti and I were having that conversation.
Yeah, yesterday or the other day.
Yeah, because he was mentioning that it gets annoying when the streamer is like literally telling you every single thing that he's doing.
Yeah,
it gets to a point where it does get annoying, but
especially when you've seen the game enough, you pretty much know what's going on.
Right.
But then it also like you were saying, Lewis, like high level action games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, and even beating a dead horse with this one, but even with Mario Kart, it's difficult, especially during the racing, to be able to pay attention to chat and what's going on with them and such. But you get that small break between races to kind of get back to answering their questions or just looking at their comments and acknowledging that. But it does get difficult.
Right. The two games that I'm most excited about is GoldenEye,
Mm.
because I've been talking about this game that needs to come to the Switch or any console really for the last 10 years. And because every game has gotten remastered. And there was a point where there was a lot of games back to back that were getting remastered. So I'm like, okay, when is GoldenEye's turn? And this is not a remaster; it's just the exact same game.
Just
But
bring it out again.
it's
The
Yeah.
more
original.
like emulator. But the fact
Pretty
that
much.
we don't have to go the extra steps to download a 64 emulator on your computer and then try to find the game, you
Download
literally have it all.
viruses.
Right. So literally you have it in the Nintendo eShop. That's it. You just download it. I mean, granted, you still have to download the emulator, but it's more I think it's more safe than having to do it on a computer. But that being said, I did download a Game Boy Color emulator, but here we are. Maybe that's why 2K doesn't work.
I mean, I've got a few emulators myself. I mean, at least until Nintendo decides to release like the Game Boy Advance or GameCube stuff or more N64 games and that. So,
well, they're definitely moving in the right direction. So, so which is it's good.
Oh yeah, and I mean, fuck, $50 a year for Nintendo for the service and the expansion is becoming more and more worth it. A lot of people were kind of pissed off with at the price hike for the upgrade because they didn't offer a lot at first, but they're really they really seem to be stepping it up.
Right.
Especially with a lot of the DLC coming through for the games where they're just putting it right into that expansion pass and you basically just get it for that extra $30 a year.
Right. It's like a Game Pass for expansion packs.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and Zelda for sure. Listen, while I was thinking about this question, I'm obviously already thinking about my answers when I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, okay, well, and at this point, Zelda hasn't shown up on the screen yet. So I was in between. I was going to choose Kirby because it looked fun.
Yeah.
But the farming game.
Oh, it is.
Which one?
Yeah, the third one.
To be honest, yeah, the third one, the RPG.
Yeah, but no,
I would definitely get that one.
Yeah, I mean, I would get it, but it's not something I'm excited for. Listen, when Zelda showed up, I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah,
here we go. And it looks a lot like Breath of the Wild, so that's what I'm excited about.
Oh yeah, it's no surprise. I mean, they're using pretty much the same engine. I just want to see where they're going with it. I am super excited for that.
Next game needs to be Metroid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to buy the newest one that they released. I don't know when it was released, but it's a Metroid Dread. When was that released? A while back, right?
I want to say either late last year or earlier this year.
Not too long ago. Yeah, I was about to buy it, but I was going to talk to you guys, especially you, Justin, to see if you've played it.
I haven't yet, but I plan on. I'm going to stream it, but I want to stream Metroid Fusion first. And honestly, if you haven't played Metroid Fusion yet, play it because it's essentially a sequel to that game, and they do touch on that game before you get into the main game.
Got it.
Because that's where it follows up.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I want to get that.
Before we go, I know this is not Nintendo, but last week we talked about the predictions that we're going to have for D23. We were completely wrong.
Yeah.
We were way off. I think what we were more hoping and wishing. I think the only thing that we got that we did talk about was Secret Invasion.
Yep.
But we did not get anything that we wanted to talk that we were hoping. I think
They mentioned Nova. They did something about
but
Nova.
but they didn't give us a lot.
Anything. Right.
Right.
No, I mean, they did
They left us exactly where we were last week.
pretty much.
Most
I mean,
of the
they did
things-
touch.
Yeah.
They did touch briefly on Fantastic Four, but they really didn't give us a whole lot of anything.
Right.
Like we still don't know who's playing who.
Yeah.
Or
I don't think they even know.
when it's coming out.
I don't think they even know.
Are you guys trying to tell me that none of you had a World War II era game with Captain America and Black Panther on your D23 bingo card?
Nope.
Wow.
No.
That was one of my first guesses.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
and I knew, actually I did, but I didn't know what the title was going to be.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that for a second? What is up with that? First of all, I can't wait for it. But that's such a I guess it's maybe Germany invading Africa, and then I don't know how Black Panther comes into play.
Yeah, especially since it's not the Black Panther we know, it's his father.
Right,
so.
right, which is also
His
interesting.
grandpa. Is it his grandfather? I think it's his grandfather.
It's his
I would assume it
grandfather.
would have to be because if we're talking about World War II era, then grandfather or great grandfather,
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah.
So damn, it's like and you can play with 4 characters.
Yeah.
And it's literally going to be Steve Rogers, Black Panther, and then their 2 minions.
Yeah. 2 people that I will never play with unless they force me to. Like in Spider-Man when they make me sneak around with Mary Jane.
That sounds awful. Yeah, no, but here's the thing. I can't remember much about the D23, like a lot of things I talked about, because I was so bummed and disappointed too. So
Yeah, same.
as soon as I because I couldn't watch it. I was at work when I was going on.
Yep.
All 3 days.
Also,
And-
they didn't show much for
people
that were
And-
not in there, anyways.
Right. So
of course
we didn't get. It's a Secret Invasion. They played, for what I heard, they played 2 trailers. The one for the people who were watching online, and then they played one with more information. And someone leaked a couple things, but it wasn't really. It was more of an extended, like when we got the No Way Home trailer here in the US, and then we got the extra half a second in Brazil. That's pretty much how this one went too. But what left me thinking was, which I already thought about it, it was, so does Nick Fury, wasn't Nick Fury this whole time? Do you think that he was in space?
Right.
Didn't they explain that in not what's the second Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland?
Far From Home.
Far From Home. They show that, no?
Well, they don't
And
say how long he's been out there.
Right.
No, but they do explain that him and Maria Hill are the green aliens that I can't recall the name of right now.
Yes, but we have, from the moment that we were introduced to the scrolls, which was in the 80s,
Right.
with
I
Captain
see
Marvel.
what you mean.
Right. Was he gone from that moment? And everything we've seen was a scroll.
I would assume he left after he faked his death. I would assume.
Ah, right. I forgot
I
about
would
that.
think that's a safe assumption.
Well,
After, because he's in
Makes sense.
Avengers: Age of Ultron after that, and then he's briefly, but it's not canon anymore, in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show.
Right. But what made me think that it wasn't him this whole time is because Maria says, after what, you can't pick up a call after everything that's happened. You're just ignoring our calls. So it makes me think that he wasn't actually there. Or did he bleeped?
He did bleep,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, he did. He did.
No, but was it the scroll that bleeped, or was it the actual him that bleeped?
I think at that time it was him, but
Right.
Right. That's So
That's somewhere where it may be where he may have gone or may have stayed.
did he learn Spanish? Like, I got questions.
Yeah, at this point, I just can't wait to see the show so they can just explain everything to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just went on with all the shows that they're gonna have in Disney Plus, right? Because they have the
Right.
Armor Wars and that, and what else?
The
blanked out.
werewolf
Loki.
Oh, Werewolf by Night. Yeah, it looks like it'll be
Yeah.
really
because
cool.
that's like a Halloween thing. Okay.
Yeah, and somebody slowed down that fight that they showed during the trailer. Apparently, he's fighting TVA agents.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find a
Nice.
TikTok and send it to you guys.
Yeah,
I saved
that's
it
cool.
somewhere. Yeah.
And now that we're on TikTok,
Yeah.
that TikTok that last week we were talking about Henry Cavill as Wolverine, which no, but
Yeah.
I want to show you a scene from The Witcher, and I think it may not change your mind, but you may see where I'm coming from with the question.
I understand. Again,
Oh, with him playing Geralt?
Yeah.
I get where you're going with this, but you asked me last week,
Yes.
do I think that he would be a good Wolverine?
Yeah.
No, so far.
Right.
However, that TikTok that I sent you guys with the theory of him playing Doctor Doom and let's make a scenario. Dr. Doom becomes the new Thanos, as in the first three phases were revolved around Thanos. Regardless if the first Avenger, Loki was the villain, but he was working for Thanos at the time. So seeing Doom being like the main villain for the remaining, or maybe after phase 6, because we still get Kong the Conqueror. So would Kong the Conqueror be the side piece, and the actual villain is, because Kong Dynasty is the first Avenger of the last one of phase 6. That means that Secret Wars, I don't think that it's going to be a two-parter. I think that's going to be something that came up from that, and I don't think that Kong will be the main villain in Secret Wars. I think that Avengers movie is setting up something else.
That'd be interesting. I can't wait for all that, man.
Right, because we have, with just the title of that Avengers movie, we have plenty of information.
Yeah.
But
We
Secret
also have
Wars,
2 years to get to that too.
Right.
So there's so many movies in between, and
Oh yeah.
probably
and those
gonna
two come
start
out the same
something-
year. So
Yeah, and they're gonna start something probably in Wakanda Forever because of the submarine getting attacked. That's something.
Yep.
That he probably wants the vibranium for his stuff, but
for his suit, right?
they're probably not gonna
Because-
mention it directly.
Right, and when we talked about Comic-Con, we did mention that in the comic books, the one that attacks Wakanda with mercenaries, there's been plenty of them, but is Doctor Doom. So I think that he's gonna have a very, very big role in the next Avengers movies, or in this whole 2 phases that are coming up.
I hope so.
So I think
Yes,
that
especially having the Fantastic Four just before the last Avenger movies,
Right.
because they're probably gonna show probably his story of how he became Doom.
Right.
Hopefully not, because I think we've seen enough, but maybe they show parts.
Right. Do you think that they're going to reboot Fantastic Four completely?
If they do it the same way that they did Spider-Man, where they didn't show what we've seen already.
Yeah.
Right. Like they might talk about it in
Yeah,
a conversation,
briefly.
but not, or it might be like a 2-second thing.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, I think they
explodes or-
they shouldn't show like what they have shown already.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that with the X-Men, they should do that too. Like,
Mhm. We all
we've-
know.
We've
Yeah.
seen enough. We've seen enough.
Pretty much.
Like you can retcon anything you want, really, without giving us an origin story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so far with the new things they have done that. So hopefully,
right? Okay. That's it. I just wanted to bring that up because we fucked up. Not fuck up, but
no, we just didn't get a well,
Blame
I
them.
would say
Yeah.
so. We didn't get a lot of what we were expecting or hoping. A few interesting bits, one completely out of left field with that Captain America Black Panther game, which, that wasn't even on anybody's radar.
Right.
Least of all ours, but it's definitely something worth looking at.
One thing that I did mention last week was the Wolverine game, and then it came out. I was looking at different YouTube channels of everything that came out, just in case I missed anything or people that were there. This particular channel was saying that they kind of put the Wolverine game in the back burner because they want to focus on Spider-Man 2.
It's a shame because Wolverine would be a cool game, I think.
Yeah. The first one
no
was
doubt.
fantastic.
I think that wasn't an exclusive. I guess was that like for PlayStation 2?
It came out on Xbox.
Okay, I think I remember playing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched gameplay. That's what it was. Yeah, I don't think I was able to get it. That looks great.
Yeah, it was the cutscenes were literally in video game form, but they were scenes from the X-Men Origins Wolverine.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And the story pretty much follows, or the story in the video game pretty much follows the movie. There's some things that are different, like there's some mythical things at an island that he encounters, but nothing else other than that. It's gruesome as hell, though. There's you dismember people. Yeah. So
as you should.
Yeah. I mean, if you give me a Wolverine game and you don't allow me to dismember people, I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed. It's like the Star Wars games where you can't cut people's arms.
Yeah, come on, man.
Like you have a lightsaber. There's no way you hit it like a bat. Let's go. He's not knocked out. We all know this. He's missing He's missing something. All right. That's it for today. You guys have anything else?
I mean, there's so much more we could talk about, but not enough time.
Yeah.
So
we'll leave it for next episode.
We'll call it. Yeah, we'll call it good for now.
Perfect. So, Chris, tell us, what do you have next in No New Friends podcast and Did's His?
Oh man, very touching tribute to the Queen in our first segment of the No New Friends podcast. We don't joke. Imagine. Yeah, we don't joke about her death at all. It's very, very touching, very tasteful. The Diz His podcast. We just tonight we recorded the Hall of Presidents, which you'd think would be a boring history because it's a pretty boring attraction to most people, but it had a very, very cool history to it. And that's what the best thing about some of these topics are, is it's like, oh man, we got to do this topic. And you realize it's pretty cool history behind some of these things. So there's that. And then you can catch me on Twitch now on NNF podcast on Twitch, streaming video games and the first segment of our show. And I think Scott's going to start streaming like Oregon Trail or something. So he wants to start streaming like Oregon Trail and Pong and Pac-Man and stuff. So that'll be fun.
I can only imagine.
Looking forward to that.
That's definitely a Scott thing, I would imagine.
Yeah. And this has to do with all the topics you guys talk about. I just realized this, but in less than a month, I will be in New York for New York Comic-Con.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah, so very excited for that.
Nice.
October 6th, I think it is. I hope it is. I got to get a hotel, man. I just realized it's less than a month away. I'm starting to freak out.
Are you going as press or as a guest?
No, as a guest. I'm trying to force my friend to dress up this year, man. I want to cosplay. I want to be one of the cosplayers.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll see.
And what are you going as, a Hobbit?
Leave that alone.
It was only a matter of time.
Said I wanted to dress up, all right?
Oh, well. All right. Well, with that being said, next week, Yadi is going to be in Florida.
Whoop, whoop.
Nice.
So we are going to actually record our first episode in person.
Oh, that's awesome. Happy for you guys.
Hell
I
yeah.
know, so
Yeah.
Look forward to that, folks.
Oh, yeah. So
it's going to be great.
Thank you guys. You guys are fantastic. You can find us on all social media platforms, on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, on Twitch. Most of us stream on there. I'm trying to stay away from Warzone as much as I can. It's growing. I'm growing out of it. So Yadi, you can find him doing either Fortnite. He did Apex also, Warzone. Justin likes the Nintendo games, so you're gonna see him doing some Mario Kart. Lola, you're gonna see her here. So yeah, great things coming. So thank you for being part of it. I'll see you guys on the next episode. See you.
Bye.